I'm Jen from Colorado Springs, and I am a real mom surviving this pandemic, just like most of you. So I was pregnant during the pandemic for a few weeks, then I had the baby, and I've been postpartum here at home for a few weeks. So I've seen all the different facets that this virus has taken its toll on my life. And straight up, it sucks. It really does. When I was pregnant at first, I was like, oh, okay, so I have to stay in my house and eat my food at home. And it was kind of nice because when you're really pregnant anyways, that's kind of all you want to do. So it worked out for me in the beginning. And then it came time for me to figure out when I was going to have my baby. And my doctor kind of told me, you have to be induced because of the pandemic. You don't know if you wait until your due date if there's going to be a bed that's ready for you. I did have some underlying health conditions that also played into this, but I felt really pressured to be induced early to secure a spot for myself in the hospital. Once I got to the hospital, my birth plan went down the tubes. The hospital's on quarantine. I got stuck in my room. I couldn't walk the halls in labor as I'd wished. A lot of the things that were on my birth plan just got hacked off right away as soon as I set foot in that hospital. And it was devastating. You guys, it went against everything that I wanted for 9 months. But I had to change my mindset and say, you know what? This is what's best for me and this baby is to have the baby healthily while I can. So all that happened. I had a healthy baby. We're home now. And now we're struggling with the pandemic and the quarantine at home. It hasn't ended. So normally your family and your friends would come to support you during this time and like kind of take the edge off, hold the baby for an hour, cook you a meal, bring you a meal. Nothing. Obviously we're quarantined. Nobody's coming around. I have no options. It's difficult because I also have a toddler and a 10-year-old. So my hands are full. My hands are tied. I'm up all night breastfeeding the baby and dealing with her, and my toddler still doesn't sleep at night. And then all day I'm cooking. And that was not part of my plan. Entertaining the kids is another situation, you guys. OMG. These kids are wild. Here's a great tip for you if you have a backyard. Last night we did a bonfire and we pulled the tents out of the garage and put them up in the backyard, and they had a blast. I'm sure that this will probably last several nights of entertainment. So if you have that, there's a strong tip for you. Yeah, it's just a really scary time. And on top of it all, we're sitting here wondering if the next time we go to the store, if we're going to be able to get diapers and wipes and formula. The last thing that any mother should have to worry about after having a baby. So this pandemic sucks. It really sucks. But we have to do our part and stay home and just bear through that. If you are pregnant or you just had a baby during this pandemic, you guys, my heart goes out to you. This is just such a hard, difficult, awkward, weird, devastating time. None of us know what we're doing. We're just trying to keep our heads above water. So, virtual hugs. If you are going through this, you are not alone. We're all in this together, and this too shall pass.